Here we go. About to cut the holes in the hood. Time to send it. We ain't got no options now. We already actually drilled the pilot hole, so. Oh well. Safety first, kids. Don't want no metal in our turbos now, do we? All right, so we're gonna go a little bigger because we're gonna build some trim rings around them. And then once we get the dump tubes, which we have one tacked up already, but once we get the dump tubes done, then we'll make some holes for the dump tubes, kind of figure out how that's gonna go. But tape's down, here we go. I'm not gonna hit anything, am I?
I have a 4x4 in me.
Right here?
No, more in the front.
Should be. Did you not charge your battery? Alright, let's go. Hello? That's way off. Oh, jeez. Just kidding. Oh. There you go. I don't know how, but we perfect. Golly. Sometimes we know what we're doing. Only sometimes, but look at that. So, yeah, I guess we got to make the extensions, and because these are just little extensions we had to mark the holes, but man, that is a damn good hole if I do say so myself. And the compressor will not shut up, so that's cool. Send it. All right, so don't pay attention to this. This is a little tip we had taped on there just to mark the holes. But yeah, we're doing an On3 twin turbo kit on this one. We're not doing a fuel system yet, but we did injectors, boosted pump. So it's only going to be on pump gas for now. This is Aiden's car. It's pretty clean. We did intake, exhaust, and headers over the summer, and then he saved up for boost. And so now did an On3 twin turbo kit, but we upgraded to precision turbos and Turbo Smart wastegates, of course. And then we're doing our billet vac block and stuff, and he wanted hood exits, so that's what we're working on. And so the hardest thing is, if you notice the tape, it looks different if you look at the turbos. And that's because this turbo sits right here, and then this one sits further on the outside. That's just how the On3 kit is done for their clearance issues for when the downpipes go back. So, but we needed the exhaust to be symmetrical. That way when you close the hood, it looks right. So, yeah, did a lot of measuring, a lot of taping. And so these are tacked up, so we have them tacked to the flange. And yeah, that's what Anthony and I did today. So Anthony did the main work on the car, and then I came in and we did the hood exits on it. So like I said, we have one dump tube from that Turbo Smart mocked up. About to start the other one. I wanted them to go like right in front. So we got to do that, and then we'll have Joe fully weld them. I'm decent at tacking right now, but I am not good at fully welding. So we'll have Joe fully weld these, and then we'll get some trim rings made. So I took a Sharpie and just followed the hood because the hood slopes down and then back. So, man, came out pretty crispy, eh? So, and they're centered real nice. We got to adjust them a little bit, but man, they are. Woo! We just got to do the dump tubes now, and then we'll make some trim rings for them to clean them up, but she's coming out killer. Woo! Look at that, boy.
I knew it fit because I could hear you yelling from the truck.
It was nerve-wracking. Joe said my tacks weren't bad, so we're moving up.
I did say your tacks weren't bad. I actually said your tacks were pretty good.
And then you saw one, and you're like, what are you doing?
Well, so show the camera here. That's a great tack. Like, look how small that is. When I do the bead over that, you're not going to see that, right?
Whoa.
Great. This thing
Oh! I don't see it.
looks like, I mean, like, I don't know.
Stevie
Like
Wonder.
what? It looks like you stick welded it.
I had the wrong machine.
So what's nice about these is these flanges are super thick. So like, I don't have to use filler on them. Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
Yeah, I already know this trick, but I don't, you know, it just
Then
doesn't,
why
just
am I
doesn't.
sitting here welding all your stuff?
No, I want to see the other ones. But I want to watch those too.
Well, I'm welding this one first.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I missed my finger.
Also, he's welding these for free. Just note that.
I'm out. See ya. I missed my finger thing, bro.
I don't like it.
I like it when I'm doing car stuff. When I'm at the table, I like
Yeah.
the fun. Oh, we're gonna need some heat on that guy. These are thick Chinese things, huh?
Oh, that ain't Chinese. American.
Yeah, right.
Those are Chinese.
Definitely.
Oh!
Oh, you're staining? If your fitting's good, you should.
Usually there's a gap, but my fitting this time was pretty good. Anthony and I really spent some time on it.
You'll be becoming some fabrication expert? That's pretty nice, right? You're probably like burning your camera ones though.
Oh, sure. Hit the nail and everything. You're so annoying.
That's a pretty good looking weld.
Oh my gosh. Did you do that on positioner? Oh. Oh my god, put my hand.
What are you bitching about? What do you mean? Put it right here.
Oh, okay.
Like, look at that. What's the problem?
That's terrible. Oh my
You
god.
got a flex head, dumbass. Flex it.
This is terrible.
Stand up.
That's too much flex.
All right, do you want it down?
Yeah, that's too much.
All right.
Oh, hell,
See how hard that's for you?
Oh, that's better. Okay, we're heating this guy. Oh.
Stop, man. You're gonna have to fucking start touching the fucker at the pipe. But, and then if you do that, you just have to stop, because look at that. There's a little ball at the end of that that's never gonna weld good.
I usually go for it.
I know you would. I've seen your fucking weld. It just cost you $200.
Oh my god. Wait, training's more expensive?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have just welded these.
No, I told you over there it costs more to train. Anthony, when you come work for me, it won't cost more to train. You'll get paid to be trained.
All right,
it won't cost you to be trained.
You get paid training? Okay. Don't touch
I
it.
feel like you're never going to succeed right here. Hold on.
Hold the pipe.
Slow down. Get the bead a little bigger. There you go. Now dip and move. Dip and move. Nice and consistent. You gotta dip it, fucker. You're like barely flirting with it. Dip it. You need to slow down.
Slow my right hand.
Just, I think the whole process, you're just trying to go too fast. But look, like that looks pretty good. You're a little hot. Yeah, you're a little hot. But that looks pretty good. You just gotta slow down. Like, you're just trying to speed the whole process up.
Look at
too
that.
fast.
Look at what $200 an hour gets you.
Right, like that's more than you've done your whole fucking welding career. It took some person sitting there going, "Hey, don't do that. What the fuck are you doing?
All right, so now
You spend more on this snap-on jacket than that training lesson."
free with the toolbox. All right, so now how do you get that? So if you were by yourself, would you clamp this or what?
No, I'd fucking hold it with my fucking dick and go. What the fuck?
It makes sense.
Hold on, I'm not ready. Hold on.
Terrible.
Okay. Stop. Helmet up. Helmet up. So think of this. You want the best possible torch angle. If you're starting in the middle, you're not going to be good when you're here. The best way to get your torque angle is start over here and go to here, right? That's going to be the most consistent. So anytime I'm welding something like this, I'm going to try to get my starting point a little off this way, and then I'm going to try to weld to a little off this way. That way the middle of my weld is perfect torque angle. See? All right, hold on. All right, yeah.
Oh, are you full throttle?
Yeah.
Get the rhythm. Yeah, you keep hitting me with your throw rod. That ain't helping. Oh, stop. Now you got circle.
But still, like, we're making progress. Like, these welds aren't bad. Your start and stop was
Yeah,
great.
my start and stop's terrible.
But look, like, in the middle, that's looking
That's not
good.
bad.
Yeah.
See where it dipped down? That's too hot or too cold?
It's a hair hot.
Where it like dipped.
It's a hair hot, but I wouldn't be too worried about it.
All right, let me watch you on this last one.
All right. Well, now I got sharper.
And that, guys, is welding with Streetcarjoe.
This is a subscription only.
We're getting somewhere there.
We're getting somewhere. The start and stop. Oh my god, it's terrible. This is my actual weld right here. This is the one I did earlier. This is the one I was showing Joe.
You know how they're trying to say you did that?
No one would believe that.
Alright.
So are you using filler on that? Yeah. Alright. I think you come over to this side there so you can see me start. I think you need to move it. Alright, you ready? Yeah. You see?
Start fast.
So I'm past angle. I'm not straight on it. I'm angled a little bit. No, I'm starting right on your final weld.
Let your hand. Okay.
Yeah. So here I am. I'm going to fire up. I'm slow with the gas. I'm not full throttle yet. So now the bead's full size on where I stopped.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go forward. See how my pace is slower? You're just trying to rush it. And you need to make sure you're dipping. Like
you're dipping.
In. Yeah, you got to get in there to the puddle. And now my torch angle's getting bad, so I'm going to finish up.
So when your hand's like open this way, like a 45, it's bad.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't look necessarily any different. Yours, you're going too far between dips. Like, I think you need to slow down and dip more. And then it's all in the start and stop. Like, you can't really see where I started back up. Like, you just got to start back with that last dab. So then, like, on something like this is where it gets tricky.
Yeah,
See, I'll prop it up on me.
Ooh, look at them. Frickin' Joe, man. Killer. Spend 1 hour with Joe. Oh, that's hot. Oh, look at that. That's not too bad. My little start and stop right there sucked, but the color's decent. Not overcooked. I usually cook it, but I'm cooking, if you know what I mean. Oh, not too bad. So we had kind of bad fitment there, so I had to use some filler on that one, but where the fitment's good. Not too shabby, eh? Alright guys, so I did my first O2 bung. Actually, not too bad. Pretty proud of that. This one was harder too because it's one of the flat ones. I didn't have two of these that are coped. These are easier to weld because there's no gap. This one had a big gap because it's the flat ones. But we got the dump tubes cut this morning. I welded these yesterday. And so we got these cut to match. match the height of the hood exits. So Kennedy is going to come over and she's going to Cerakote the turbos. We're getting the exhaust side off. We're going to Cerakote that. We're going to Cerakote the dump tubes and the up pipes, down pipes.
Get it.
All right, guys, we got everything back from powder coat and got everything Cerakoted. So there it is. Got the hood exits, the dump tubes going out the hood. We already trimmed the hood. We just need to make some trim rings and probably clean it up a little bit. But this is a color the customer had picked out. The phone keeps making the color look different, but it's I think it's like an illusion deep red, I think is the actual color. So it looks a little bit darker on the turbos for sure because they're different, you know, they're like a rough cast how they start out. And then the charge pipe looks a hair lighter in certain lighting. You can kind of see how it changes because that pipe originally is polished. So if you took the turbos and polished them first, they'd probably be a little bit lighter, but pretty happy with how everything came out. These are the first like hood exits and dump tubes that I've done by myself. Like I said, Joe welded up the down pipes as you saw, but Anthony and myself cut and fit everything and tacked everything up, and then we just had Joe fully weld them because I don't feel comfortable fully welding everything yet where it looks nice. Even though we Cerakoted and sandblasted everything, I wanted it to look really nice and presentable for the customer. So we're almost done with this one. We still gotta do the vac lines and everything and a few more small things, but this one's pretty much ready to go. Probably in like the next couple videos you guys will see like a startup, but I really wanted to show you guys how we did some hood exits, some dump tubes, and just show you the final product. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. Check us out, coyotedirect.com, or email us sales@coyotedirect.com if you're interested in getting something like this.